Good start, isn't it? Take two. Try that again, shall we? Right guys, welcome to the RX5 MC. Mazda-based car. All running, bike engine, Yamaha R1 5EY. Sequential 6-speed gearbox, as standard, of course, straight out of the bike. We have a paddle shift arrangement on this one, which is pretty cool because it's down on the left, up on the right on the cow horn paddle shift, really easy to use. And we've just finished it. This is literally its maiden voyage out. So we're going to give it a little bit of a shakedown, get it ready and prepped to get it all registered. We're on trade plates today, which is fine. Give a little test. We've done the geos. What's the weights on this? 460 kilos, which we spoke about earlier. So 185 horsepower, roughly. Equates to about 400 brake horsepower per tonne, which is basically the same as a Busa. They're a little bit heavier, got more power, but a little bit more torque. So they get there in a different way. Now, initial first impressions, steering, super light. I mean, bonkers light. And direct, very easy to manoeuvre around. Gear shift, very smooth. And on this car, very unique, we have the blink stop on the steering wheel. So we've got the buttons for the indicators for off and on, and it automatically turns them off for you. We've also got the high beam and the horn. There she is. All on there. We've got the Digidash set up from the clocks here off the R1, which is great. In the middle, a big fat rev counter, and then a digital speedo, which I think actually works really well because you get the best of both worlds. I like an analog rev counter. You can see it a bit more direct. So we're starting to warm her up, getting up to temperature, not quite there yet, but we'll let her get through the gears. It's nice, oil's coming up, temperatures are coming up, indicators on the thing. Now the only downside is with a bike engine, and this is noise. It's a bit noisy when you're going along at 40, 50 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour cruising speed. It's like you got, Neil says, the box of second gears. Now it is all working. We have got more than second gear because these things rev to the moon. 14,000, check that, 14,000 RPM. Not like a Mazda Turbo when it all runs out of puff at 7,000, no, 14,000, that's nuts. You can let this thing, you think it's run out of power and revs, and then you do this, start picking it up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's only bringing it up to 8,000. I've still got 6 more to go. How nuts is that? This thing, it feels so light and nimble at 460. You can feel that weight difference when you're driving this to the Busa, especially on the front end. Steering is super light, just so direct. We'll turn it into around about, we'll give it, the tyres are brand new, never turned the wheel, but still plenty of grip. Turned in, I mean, it's so sharp on the nose. Holy smokes, that's sharp on the nose. Really cool. You can power it out of the corner. Brakes are brand new, never touched the pedal, but actually, bit of bite in there. It's all about that sequential gearbox though. Through the gears, all in the, well, at my fingertips. Let's be honest, it is literally at my fingertips, which is, well, again, I said this before with the Gix 1000, if you're driving a car and it's comfortable and easy to drive, you can drive it quickly. So what's the first impressions? It's light, you can feel that weight, and you can feel how light. Steering controls, awesome, all at my fingertips, love that, as I've said. Paddle shift, awesome, through the 6 gears. I've only got up to 8,000 RPM, that's not really delivering it, you can't do it on the road. On the track is where it wants to rev these bike engines on the track, it's where you want to be with it. I can't really give it what it needs to be in this environment. I'd love to shake it down on the track, and I think that's where we have to head with this one. It's already sump, the R1 engine's very good for it, you don't need to do sump modifications on them, just a baffle plate in there. We have fitted an oil cooler as precaution on this as well, and it's got a decent size 42mm aluminium radiator on this as well. So, and we've got wheelwoods on the front, wheelwoods out. It's got the electric reverse system in there because we're getting it for IVA spec, and a few carbon touches. But this is something you can build in your garage at home to this same spec, and it ain't a fortune. And it's a ridiculously fast car for not a lot of money. 10 out of 10. Sorry guys, I'm not being biased to myself, but it is. It's just the RX5 MC ticks the boxes every day.